What's up, folks? How are you? I'm great. Can't you tell? So I come to you on the first snow of the year. I was going to show you, but my camera doesn't want to view anything outside, whether my lights are on or not, so you're just going to have to take my fucking word for it. It's not very much, but it's a good sign. I enjoy snow, and I can tell it's going to be very cold this year, so whether we're going to get a lot of snow, it's just gonna have to wait and see. I wish I was like those lucky bastards on the west side of the state with all that lake effect snow. They get snow all the time. Fucking awesome. A lot of people don't like snow. They don't like driving in it. I don't know why. Okay, driving in the snow is not hard. You can do it in any vehicle. If you haven't figured out how to do this without feeling safe, you're a fucking moron. Okay. But, you know, a couple things. First of all, just because you have a four-wheel drive vehicle does not mean you can go 60 miles an hour in 5 inches of snow. Okay. Remember this. Alright, but for all you pussies that live in stupid states like California or, I don't know, Alabama or something, I don't know where you people don't snow. Wherever it is that there's no snow and civilization is new and primitive, and you folks don't have snow, you don't understand the joy of snow. And the good thing for me is that my car is so fucking light that no matter what I get stuck in, short of a gigantic snowbank, I can push it out myself. So I'm in no danger. I don't know. That was just my talk about snow. And since we were talking about driving, another track-related advice, this is all I'm going to say, okay, about driving. This is my one thing. You can turn left on a red light if it's a one-way street. Let me repeat that, okay, for you people that have forgot since fucking driver's ed. You can turn left on red if it's a one-way street. Remember this, okay? Don't forget it. Remember it, okay? Because people that don't know that are the reason that people die, okay? That's the reason somebody gets out of their car, fucking kicks in your window, and blows your fucking brains out. Because you don't know that you can turn left on a red on a one-way street, okay? Onto a one-way street, I should say. But only if that direction is going the way that that's the proper flow of traffic. I don't want a bunch of people crashing into people going the wrong way on a one-way street. You get what I'm trying to fucking tell you. Okay, just you can turn left on red onto a one-way street. What else do we want to talk about? What the fuck can we talk about? I heard a little bit more about the healthcare thing. It's made me get to the point that I just don't care anymore about this healthcare bill because it's been butchered so badly that it doesn't resemble anything near what was originally promised at all. The Democrats are pussies, or they just wouldn't tote Obama's line like he thought they would. I don't know. But that's what's going on. It's only going to cover apparently 5% of the population, which makes it fucking useless because we already have programs to help people that are that low on the income bracket. What people don't understand is that this program is not for poor people. Okay, really, that's not the main point. The main point is to get this program for working middle-class people, okay, so that they don't become poor people with medical bills. People just don't get this, okay? The redneck down south, you know, and I know I use this fucking stereotype all the time. I don't care, okay? I fucking hate rednecks, all right? I fucking hate rednecks and southern people, all right? Fuck you if you don't like it. Fuck you. Come up here and talk shit to me. Come up to Michigan. Fuck you. Don't care. Because I receive all kinds of haterism on that shit. Fuck off and die. Do not care. But, you know, this asshole in Alabama that works a middle-class job, he hears about this healthcare program. He's like, I don't want to, you know, pay for them poor people. I barely have any money for, you know, my own shit. That's the point. Don't you get it? Don't you fucking get it? Okay? This is so that people don't become poor. All right, and people think that there's a conspiracy amongst government or corporations or both to keep people poor. That doesn't make any sense. And if there is, then it's against their own interests, because in a capitalist society, poor people are a drain and nothing more. Poor people don't have any fucking money to spend. And that's bad. Okay, capitalism does not benefit from poverty at all. All right. There'll still be people to do janitor jobs. Okay. But they'll be able to make enough money that they can still go out and buy shit. That's the point. And that's what people haven't seemed to catch on to, is that it's the benefit of everyone, especially the rich, to lift the poor out of poverty. And if any of them don't get that, then they're fucking stupid. All right? But now you know. Now you know. Now I and you know this. All right, so this healthcare bill isn't going to do shit. It's just one more thing on the list of things making me want to move to England or join the military. Anything to get me someplace where I don't have to worry about that kind of stupid crap. What the fuck else are we going to talk about? All right, I want to talk a little bit about the Dear Fat Ass and the advice and some things about that in general. First of all, people might find it strange for me to give out advice. I want you to understand, again, that I am not pretending, or I do not feel that I am in any way a qualified healthcare professional at all, okay? So I don't want anybody to think that I got a big fucking head on that. And I'm not even really giving you advice, because advice implies wisdom. And I have a pretty big ego, but not big enough to claim that I have any great amount of wisdom, because I'm only fucking 20 years old. Now, you could be 16 and have a great deal of wisdom on something, okay? But the chance for a 20-year-old or a 16-year-old to have a fully developed wisdom of the world and how people are is not likely. So what I've been doing really is just giving you straight facts, okay? And if you can take these facts, all right, devoid of all the bullshit that most people are going to tell you because they care about your feelings, and I don't, okay? If you can take these facts and make them into something constructive, then you have gained wisdom, okay? And maybe I, in some way, have gained wisdom, all right? But that's how we're going to get wisdom out of that. Then you'll be able to give the advice. See what I'm saying? Because you'll have the wisdom there, because you learned this shit on your own. All right? All I can do is give you some information. Okay. Another thing that you have to watch out for, and I'm not saying that anyone that has sent me advice has done this. Okay. I've been very, happy to read all your shit. Okay. But just be careful in your day-to-day life, all right? If you are asking for advice, you have to ask yourself first, why are you asking for advice? Are you asking for advice because you truly don't know what to do? Because you really want somebody's help on this? Or are you asking for advice so you can validate some decision you've already made to help soothe your cognitive dissonance within your own mind? That's a question you have to ask yourself, because if the answer is the latter, then you're accomplishing nothing. Because I know people that do this shit all the time. All right? And it's a problem. It's a bad cycle that you're going to put yourself in. It's a bad fucking cycle. Because eventually you will hit upon somebody dumb enough or ignorant enough to give you whatever kind of stupid answer you thought was right in your mind, and you'll go with it, and you'll make a bad fucking decision. All right? I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of the problems that people have, that they ask people like me for advice for, are really things that you can deal with yourself. A lot of the shit that I've gotten questions about, and even some of the ones that I haven't read, and I haven't read a lot of them, and I am kind of a lazy fucker. I just don't respond to some of them because I read them and I'm like, oh, I'm going to respond to that later. And so I don't hate you. I'm just incredibly lazy. All right. But you know, a lot of the questions that I get, really, these people could benefit just from some more communication with the people around them. Okay. A lot of families don't talk, man. You got to be willing to. You've got to be able to talk to your family. All right. You've got to be able to talk to your parents about whatever, if it's possible. You know, if they're not violent, drunken maniacs. But if the problem is just that you're distant, you might have to go out there and fucking take the first step. Okay, you will have to do that, because nobody can read your mind, and everyone is just as scared of the vulnerability of their feelings or whatever as you are. Everyone is. I don't give a fuck who they are. Anyone that's like, I'm not scared, they're way more scared than any of us. Right? So I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm telling you. I don't know what I'm talking about. And since I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, I'm going to end this video. So I'm going to talk to you folks later.